The ExtendAzon shopping carts that are displayed on your live website, they are designed with a fairly minimalistic approach in terms of, there's not much color or anything flashy that would really make it stick out from the design of the average WordPress website. However, there may still be certain elements of the shopping cart that you actually would want to change. And as far as the actual design, the colors, the text, and things like that that might be in the shopping cart. There are some basic settings that are available for you to modify some of these things in the ExtendAzon shopping cart. These can all be found by going to the settings page, ExtendAzon and settings in your dashboard menu, and then go to the cart design tab. In this tab, you first of all have these two color settings. These are for messages that show up in the shopping cart on your website when somebody is updating the shopping cart. If you want to change the background color of those message blocks, all you have to do is click on one of these color bubbles that is sitting out next to it, and it's going to open up this color selector for you. And you just hover over the color that you want. You can see the little preview taking place in the box over to the side. So you can choose any background color that you want to really easily, and you don't have to worry about what this code up here really means. Same thing goes for this one. The checkout button, the button that people have to click on that says checkout to be able to get out of the shopping cart and actually go and purchase those items. There are a number of pre-designed buttons, and there are actually 8 different colors available that you can choose from. The default is orange. Now, beyond these basic settings for cart design, these are really the main things that the average user would really want to mess with. However, I know some people, myself included, like to sometimes do something fancy or make various custom designs. Or if they use a plugin, they might want it to directly fit in with the design of their website in terms of color scheme, perhaps. Those type of adjustments for advanced users can be made through this live CSS code box. This box right here, which you can expand if you want to edit this and have a little more space to look at it. This code here is all of the CSS code that is controlling the shopping cart that is on your live website. So if you want to change different aspects of it, you have things like border colors. Anytime you see one of these little hashtags, just like you were seeing up here with these colors, anytime you see a hashtag, that represents a color. So this is a border color right here. I could probably scroll down a little more. Here's another color. This looks like a link color right here. Here's background colors and other things of that nature, font sizes. So all of these different settings that we have in here can all be modified to change the actual design of the shopping cart on your live website. Now, a couple of things to note if you do decide to edit this live CSS code. There are a couple of settings throughout the CSS code, and these settings are in all capital letters, and they're surrounded by 2 less than and 2 greater than symbols. Anytime you see one of these are placeholders for settings that have to be calculated depending on all of the other settings like the cart type and things of that nature. So these things you need to make sure you leave alone. If you mess with any of these, it's likely going to cause some of the cart designs to end up to look odd or to be off. So that's the first thing worth noting. The second thing, if you do ever happen to mess up this CSS code and the shopping cart becomes unusable or just horrible looking to the point where you're just ready to start over, all you have to do is click on this Reset to Default checkbox and then just save the changes, and it's going to reset all of this CSS code to the default value that it was when you first installed the plugin. So it'll wipe out all of your custom changes, but it will fix or resolve any issues that may have come up from putting those custom changes in. So ultimately, you can control the look and the feel of the shopping cart, any of the different shopping cart types that are within the ExtendAzon plugin with the settings that are available for you on this one page. And then obviously for the advanced users, you can dive into this CSS code and modify pretty much anything having to do with the ExtendAzon cart design.